A very pleasant day to all and very pleasant day to Sahari. Today I'm going to explaining regarding case study for open source server administration subject. Our lecture name is Nanchi Aman Sahari bin Misnan. First of all, I introduce myself. My name is Tharvin son of Manohar and my metric number is 19DDT21F1009. So this is the question and the situation for case study 1. Hakim Systems Administrator and ASIC network engineer for the Pahang division has a challenge on his hands. Their office now located at Marina Bay is moving to a new site and needs a complete server room to be a planned and installed. He's thinking of calling on your team to create a new server room. You and your team need to provide a solution to set up a new server room. So for the first question, they asked to design a layout for server room with size 3x3 meter important component. So this is the layout design that I create for their 3x3 meter with important components. Second, propose setup complete server with price 15K. So first, rack placement. Install a server rack in the center of the room to allow easy access and proper airflow. Ensure there is enough space around the rack for maintenance. Servers include at least 2 high-performance servers for redundancy and load balancing. Consider servers with sufficient processing power, RAM, and storage space on the anticipated workload. Next, networking equipment. We need to install network switches, routers, and patch panels for efficient connectivity, and also use Cat6 or higher grade cables for data transmission. Next, the cooling system. We need to implement a cooling system such as air conditioning and specialized server room cooling to maintain optimal temperature and prevent overheating. Next, power supply. Ensure redundant power supplies with uninterruptible power supplies systems to safeguard against power outages. Next, for the security, we installed physical security measures like biometric access controls and CCTV cameras to secure the server room. And finally, labeling. We properly labeled all the cables, servers, and equipment for easy identification during troubleshooting or also maintenance. Next, explain the strategy for backup server for preserve in case of equipment failure or other catastrophe. So the first is regular backups. We need to implement a regular backup schedule for critical data. Consider daily incremental backups and weekly full backups. Next, official offsite backup. We need to store backup copies offsite to protect against physical disasters like fire or flooding. Use a secure and reliable cloud backup service. After that, redundant servers. Deploy redundant servers and configure them for failover. In the event of primary server failure, the backup server takes over seamlessly. Then, visualization. Utilize visualization technology to create snapshots or server configurations, allowing for quick restoration in case of equipment failure. And monitoring and alerts. Implement a monitoring system to detect potential issues yearly and set up alerts for immediate notifications. C. Set up IP table as firewall and server and configuration for firewall. So first we need to enabling the connections from 10 IP address only. So we done some comments in our Ubuntu. So first, to set up IP tables as a firewall on the server, we can follow these steps. First, we need to install IP tables. Ensure the IP tables is installed on the server. We can install it using the package manager for Linux distribution. For example, on Ubuntu, we can use the command sudo apt get installs to complete the installations of the IP tables. So as we can see, I create I enter the command sudo apt get install IP tables to complete the installation of the IP tables. Next, define policies. Set the default policies to drop for incoming and forwarding traffic and accept for outgoing traffic. So this is the command sudo IP tables /p input drop and then forward drop and also output accept. Then enable connections from 10 IP address. So this is the command for that sudo IP table /p input c accept. Second, enabling connections for SSH, HTTP and also HTTPS. Allow incoming connections for SSH port 22, HTTP port 80 and HTTPS port 443. So this is the command for that. First, for the SSH, sudo IP table /input /p TCP d port 22j accept. And same like that for the HTTP, the port is 80. And for the HTTPS, the port is 443. Third, dropping all other traffic except rules above. First, drop all other incoming traffics. So the command is sudo IP tables /a input /j drop. Then we need to save the IP tables rules so they persist after reboot. So the command for that is sudo service IP tables save. And finally, start the IP table service. So this is the command sudo service IP tables start. So as a conclusion, the proper server room designed for the 3x3 meter space provided a compact and efficient layout to accommodate the essential components of the server infrastructure. The design includes a central server rack, redundant servers for high availability, networking equipment, storage, cooling system, and security measures. The placement of components allows for easy access, proper airflow, and effective cable management. To enhance the security, IP tables firewall rules have been configured to restrict access to the server room. This includes allowing connections only from specified IP addresses, enabling connections for SSH, HTTP, and also HTTPS, and dropping all other traffics. This firewall configuration helps safeguard the server infrastructure from unauthorized access and potential security threats. Overall, the proposed solution aims to create a resilient and secure server room that meets the requirements of Hakim, the system administrator, and Asik, the network engineer, as they plan and install the new server room for the Pahang Division's office relocation to Marina Bay. So that's all for me. Thank you.